Welcome, welcome, log on in. There's lots to do in our class. Welcome, welcome, start to grin. Everyone will have fun here in our class. Hey everybody, this week's video is going to be all about dynamics. What? Dynamics is a pretty hard word. Say it with me. Nam, ix. Dynamic. Fluh. Yeah, what? No. Die, nam, ix. Dynamics. Fluh. Learning about dynamics does not need to be hard. There's another word that means the same thing, and you already know it. Volume. The TV's too quiet. I can't hear it. Can you turn it up? Sure. Oh my gosh, that's way too loud. Turn it down. What down? The volume. The what? The dynamics. Turn the dynamics down. Oh. There are two main types of dynamics. There's piano and there's forte.
Piano means quiet.
And forte means loud. Wait, do you mean piano like the instrument? Yes, before there was the piano, there was an instrument called the harpsichord. The harpsichord strings could only be plucked, which meant that it could only play at a medium volume, or dynamic. Then came the piano. The piano's full name is pianoforte, quiet, loud. The strings are hammered, so the harder you press on the keys, the louder the sound is, and the softer, the quieter. But pianoforte is such a long word that they decided to give it a nickname. Like Nicholas becomes Nick and Abigail becomes Abby, pianoforte became just piano. And when you're writing dynamics on paper, they shorten it even more. Piano becomes just a P, and forte becomes just enough. So what are some sounds in your house that are piano and forte? A cat purring is piano. A pencil on paper is piano. Even sleeping is piano. A cat meowing can be forte. Ripping a piece of paper is forte. Even sleeping can be forte. But there's more to dynamics than just piano and forte. You can also have pianissimo and fortissimo. When you add issimo to the end of a word, it means very. So fortissimo means very loud, and pianissimo means very quiet. Pianissimo. Piano. Forte! Fortissimo! Pianissimo is so quiet that you can barely hear it. I bet you can't hear your heartbeat normally, but if you go up to mom or dad and put your ear on their chest, I bet you'll be able to hear their heartbeat. We already said piano is like cats purring. Forte is like when you're trying to get a pan out from at the bottom of the stack and you're trying to be really quiet because people are still sleeping in the morning and you're trying to make pancakes, and so you lift up the bottom pan and you try really hard to get it out quietly, but then all of them come crashing down and they make a really big sound on your floor, and then your mom and dad come down and they're really mad that you broke a whole bunch of dishes. And fortissimo can be so loud that it hurts your ears, like a lawnmower up close. It's very loud. But sounds in real life don't always work like that, do they? When a baby's crying, it normally starts pretty loud, but then as they start to calm down, it can get softer. Or when you're outside and you hear an ambulance or a police car, it starts really, really quiet, and then as it gets closer, you can hear it louder and louder. A crescendo is when you go from soft piano to loud forte. It sounds like this. A decrescendo is the opposite. It's when you start forte and you get piano. So you go from loud to quiet. It sounds like this. Can you tell if this is a crescendo or a decrescendo? What about this one? You do have another worksheet this week, so make sure you get that to me. And the grade with the most people that participated in the rhythm worksheet from last week is 3rd grade! And a big shout out to Miss Outman's class. They had the most people that completed their assignment. Until next week, bye guys! Everyone will have